Next is some Jeremy Taylor. Subject is weight training. What's good, fellas? Why are so many dudes in AAA so small, like Adam Cole? Dude looks like a patient. Respectively, hell, even Gunther went from a big tub of goo to a looking chiseled and super lean. Why are guys so anti-weight regimen in AEW? Don't they know from an aesthetic and performance aspect, the stronger you are, the more physically fit you are, the better you can perform your craft? Lastly, this is for Konnan and Disco. What was your weekly training regimen like during your physical peak? Well, I train like probably weightlifting like 5-6 days a week. Like we used to train a lot back then. Like I would do like 1 or 2 body parts a day, just all mixed up. But we would, you know, we worked out a lot. Like how many days a week were you working out weights, Cody, when you were in WWE?
About 6.
Yeah, a lot. So we're just always working out and working and partying, working, wrestling, and working out. That was basically the gist of our lifestyle. But guys in the AEW are looking around and like, well, they're pushing Darby and Orange Cassidy. Something. Well, why do I even have to work out? I'm not, it's just a weird precedent when the most physically fit guys in the company and like the biggest guys are getting beat all the time.
Yeah.
Like,
I remember one time. Do you remember the basketball player John Sally?
Yeah.
And we were in he went to Impact, okay? Because he worked for that Best Sports Show, whatever it was called.
Yeah.
With that guy that was married,
Tom Arnold.
And yeah, bro, that guy was literally sweating like nobody I've ever seen in his life. He'd be sitting there, and they actually had somebody with a fan on him at all times. Why are you sweating so much? Maybe because your inner core's 180 from all nothing.
There it is.
But anyways, I wasn't a big fan of a lot of guys that were pushed during the steroid era that weren't that good. But I remember when John Sally was an Impact, it was like, why is everybody so small? And I remember thinking to myself, I didn't tell him, I was like, yeah, because now smaller guys do better work. But at the end of the day, bro, if you don't look like a wrestler, it's hard to believe in you unless you're really good. Like sometimes when we go to a press conference and we got big guys, even though they don't know who they are, people are like, they look, they don't look like a normal person. You know what I'm saying? And that's always been part of the mystique of wrestling. What was it? Oh yeah. So we were working about 6 times a week. Before I started in wrestling, I was working out in the morning and in the evening. I definitely overtrained, and I would go I was very lucky because the guy that taught me how to train was a Marine sergeant, and he went nothing but heavy, and we would go to a powerlifting gym at night. And so believe it or not, bro, I was doing obviously with a spot, I was doing 500-pound chest, and I was doing 600-pound squats. And you know who actually squatted me once on my birthday with 600 pounds on my back? DI?
Yeah.
Black Magic.
Really?
Smiley, yes.
Interesting.